Testing. Well, you're not plugged in.
Hello. This is Chris, NCTV 17.
Hello.
Hello. Testing.
See, there we go.
And now let's meet tonight's starting lineups. First for the visiting Pioneers from Carroll University. Starting on the guard line of 5'8" senior number 11, Emma Kopp. A 5'10" senior guard number 15, Mallory Christensen. A 5'6" sophomore guard, number 22, Brittany Wall. The other guard, a 5'8" senior number 23, Brittany Grower. And at forward, a 5'9" sophomore number 50, Morgan Lund. The Pioneers are coached by Chris Jacobson, assisted by Melanie Foreman and Jill Lippman.
Returning home from a 1-1 trip out to Colorado Springs, the Cardinals hosting the Carroll University Pioneers here tonight in a matchup of two sub-500 teams early on in the season. Hello, welcome to this NCTV 17 production of Cardinal basketball. Kevin Jackman here inside Gregory Arena. The Cardinals have put up 96 points a game so far this season, pretty much on pace for what they did a year ago, but not the results that they expected. A 2-3 record through the first 5 games, although 2 of those 3 losses to ranked teams, and we are underway. Let's get to the starting 5. Controlling the ball right now, Caroline Heimerdinger. She gives it off to Jamie Cooney. Drives and off the glass, short, no good. Rebound goes to Carroll. Other starters for the Cardinals. It'll be Lauren Hernandez, Therese Peterson, and Kimberly Wilson rounding out the starting 5. Carroll with the basketball, a quick 15-foot jump shot, in and out, no good. Cooney with the board and pushes it ahead to Hernandez. Now on the offensive end, a lob for Peterson, up and off the glass, no good, skips off, and nearly thrown away by Carroll. Starting 5 for the Pioneers. Emma Kopp, a guard. They have 4 guards on the floor. Mallory Christensen, Brittany Wald, Brittany Goer, and Morgan Lund is the lone forward. Hernandez scores for the Cardinals, opening the scorebook for the game here tonight. 2-0 early on, 4 quarters. A new change for women's basketball in the D3 landscape is Carroll. A quick shot the other way, skips off the rim, no good. Hernandez with the board, and she'll push in transition. And it's Peterson alone, and she slices into the lane for a pair and a 4-0 lead. 4 quarters as opposed to 2 halves. 10-minute periods instead of 2 20-minute halves. And a lot of it is to try and disrupt the game flow and allow these players to at least catch their breath every once in a while as Carroll gets their first 2 points of the night. That was Brittany Wald with a 2-point field goal. A fresh 5 on the floor for the Cardinals. Anita Sterling highlighting this new group. She's averaging over 10 points a game, the second leading scorer on the floor. A very strong start to her season. 11 points a game on 32% shooting. Has knocked down 11 3-point shots so far this year. Driving into the lane, putting up the shot and good. Mason Whipple makes it a 6-2 score. Past midcourt easily on the press break, and a shot up and no good, but a foul called. And it's going to come against Mason Whipple, putting
Cardinal foul number 3, Mason Whipple, her first.
Lund on the
team
free
foul.
throw line.
Morgan Lund to the line, shooting 2.
The leading scorer for the Cardinals also on the floor right now, that is Paula Zarante, and she's doing it much differently than her teammates. 27 of 34 from the free throw line, an 80% clip. Neither free throw good, still a 6-2 game. 8 minutes to go, first quarter. Sterling pump fakes and drives into the lane, off the glass, and it's good. Cardinals, of course, with that full court press, breaking it the other way, up and good. And Christensen again up with the shot, and she gets her first default tonight. Whipple into the lane, gets it to Erica Buck, and she cannot connect. Long rebound controlled by London. She is fouled. The ball will go the other way. Christensen is the leading scorer for the Pioneers. 19 points a game, also averaging 6.5 boards, 3 assists, and 3 steals a game. She is 5'10", but listed as a guard by Carroll University.
Number 31, Therese Peterson. Number 24, Jamie Cooney.
Another 5 on the floor for the Cardinals. They'll be doing that a lot tonight. Not a lot of timeouts, but rather substitution breaks, in which Michelle Roof just asks for a stoppage in play to get a new 5 in. Knocked away by Cooney, stolen and picked away by Heimerdinger, ahead to Hernandez. Cross-court pass, Michaela Reedy lines up a 3 off the front of the rim. She gets her own board. Opposite way, Hernandez from distance, a 3-pointer, nothing but net. Hernandez connects. Good to see her on mark early on in this one. Breaking the press, and a shot from the free throw line, no good, but a foul from behind coming against Lauren Hernandez. And on the free throw line will be Brittany Grower.
31, Therese Peterson, her first, 13 foul. Brittany Grower to the line.
6:35 to go, first quarter. 11-4 the score. Grower on the line for a pair of free throws. Hernandez, an interesting story, had to sit out her entire senior season because of a knee injury. Decided to come back and has now started each and every one of the 6 games the Cardinals have played this year. She races up the floor into the lane, puts up a shot off the glass and can't find the mark. 1 for 2 early on. Cardinals pick up the pressure in the full court press. A new 5 away at the scorer's table. Jamie Cooney with the good defense underneath the net, almost forces a travel. Shot is up and bounces in. Driving off the glass, wild shot with the left hand, no good. Michaela Reedy couldn't get it to go. And that is a traveling violation on Emma Kopp. Kopp, a senior from Lake Geneva, Wisconsin. One of the few seniors on this team, only 3 on the roster. Mallory Christensen, also a senior, and Brittany Grower. A lot of sophomores, a lot of freshmen on this Carroll team. A foul called as Miranda Grizafi misses from distance, and it's off the ball. Anita Sterling was knocked down.
Number 11, Emma Kopp, her first.
Emma Kopp commits the foul. That is the first team foul for Carroll. Sterling around the horn. Whipple kicks it out to Grizafi. Out to Sterling. Wanted the shot, now drives. Into the lane, off the glass, no good.
Pioneer foul number 15, Mallory Christensen, her first, second team foul. Anita Sterling to the line. Shooting 2.
First one good for Anita Sterling. Second on the team with 13 made free throws so far this year. And no good. Up ahead, and it's Mallory Christensen with the ball, and Carroll just trying to get set in the half-court offense. Down low, Christensen across the way. 12-foot jump shot up and good. And it is Brittany Grower. Down low, off the glass, and no. Didn't even draw the glass. Missing is Selena Juarez, one of the few freshman contributors on this year's team. Thrown away, opposite way, and the Cardinals will have it coming back. Kimberly Wilson checks in for the first time tonight, as does Sierra O'Neal, another freshman. Joining Caroline Heimerdinger, Paula Zarante, and Jamie Cooney on the floor. A lot of mix and matching early on for these starting five. Zarante around a screen, off the glass with the left hand, no good. O'Neal follows up and puts it in. Cardinals have doubled up Carroll early on. And a timeout taken by Carroll. We'll take one with them. We'll be right back here on NCTV17.com. Chris Jacobson, the head coach of Carroll University in his 7th season at the helm of the Pioneers. Down by 5 early on against the Cardinals. Shot off the front of the rim, no good. Pulled down by Sierra O'Neal. And ahead to Zarante. Doesn't have numbers. Finds Heimerdinger on the wing, and no good on the three-point attempt as Zarante pulls down the board. Cooney will line one up. And can't find anything but the bottom of the net, and that's not a good thing. Coming the other way, Carroll with the basketball.
Pioneers, number 15, Mallory Christensen, number 22, Brittany Wall.
Four minutes remaining in this first quarter. Long pass, Emma Kopp there, and she puts it up and good.
Emma Kopp.
The safety valve, and Jamie Cooney couldn't get back in time to save that basket as Zarante goes coast to coast. 16-11 lead with 3:50 to go. Lofted ahead, Emma Kopp again, this time met by a wall of Cardinals. Dangerous pass. Shot from 15 off the back of the rim, no good. Sierra O'Neal pulls it down and ahead to Zarante. Baseline, Heimerdinger comes through and kicks it out to Cooney. Cooney into the lane, a little up and under move, no good. Might have traveled on that play. No harm, no foul, and here comes the Pioneers. 3-on-2 scenario, and from behind it's Zarante stealing it, throwing it out ahead, and it's Kimberly Wilson. Wilson with the crossover, into the lane, puts it off the glass, counted and one.
Pioneer foul number 11, Emma Kopp, her second.
Wilson, a senior from Springfield, Illinois, able to knock it down and get to the free throw line to try and make it an old-fashioned three-point play.
Kim Wilson to the line to complete a three-point play.
No good on the free throw, and this one is saved from going out of bounds by Lund. Knocked out by Kimberly Wilson. Series between these two teams dates back a while, but Carroll has the advantage, 19-9 all time. Although most recently the Cardinals have won 4 of the last 5. Lofted up and taken away by the Cardinals. Michaela Reedy out to Peterson to the corner. And here comes into the lane, a drive and no good. That's Sierra O'Neal. Shot from the wing. No good, front of the rim. Bounces off, and Anita Sterling hauls it in. Michaela Reedy squares it up. No good. Pushing the issue now is the Pioneers out in front. Lund pump fakes, kicks to the near side. And they'll settle down in the half court. Cardinals with a 3-2 trap defense, trying to get it underneath, and a foul coming against Lauren Hernandez. She came down hard on Brittany Grower's arm, and she'll get to the free throw line.
Lauren Hernandez, her first, team 4. Brittany Grower to the line, shooting 2.
A new 5 come in. Cooney and Erica Buck in the lineup right now. Not seen very often, the Cardinals going big. Usually it's one of those two anchoring a starting 5, but playing alongside each other. It'll be interesting to see how they space the floor on offense and on defense. Racing up is Mason Whipple into the lane. Shot no good. Cooney picks it away. Steps up, gives it to Krzafi. Cross-court pass to Whipple. Crossover into the lane to Erica Buck. She kicks it out, and now Cooney for a 3. No. Battle for the ball, won by Carroll, knocked away, and it's still Pioneer basketball. Pressure from behind, and it's knocked off the scorer's table by Miranda Krzafi.
Into the game for the Pioneers, number 5, Sarah Arnold.
Minute 45 to go, first quarter. (18-12) Cardinals lead, first quarter. Minute 45. Both teams a game under 500 at this point in the season. Pump fake, drive into the lane, kick to a cutter. And the shot no good, but a foul coming. This is going to go against Jamie Cooney, I believe.
Cardinal foul number 24, Jamie Cooney, her first.
That is the team's 5th foul, and I believe that is now into bonus. The Pioneers go. New rules, especially with those quarters being instituted, is the foul situation. So instead of 6 fouls sending you to bonus and 8 into double bonus, it is simply 5 and you're into double bonus.
Returning for the Pioneers, number 22, Brittany Wall.
Mallory Christensen able to knock down the first. And does so with the second as well. Down to a 4-point lead for the Cardinals. 3-point shooting hasn't been on mark so far. Lauren Hernandez, the only one to knock from distance in the first quarter. Zarante drives and a foul called. Will this be a shooting foul? It will not be.
Pioneer foul number 5, Sarah Hartle, her first, team 4th.
Zarante, one of the few drivers on the Cardinals. Typically they like to hoist up 3-point shots at record paces. Sterling with a 3. Goes through everything and skips off the glass, no good. Out in front, pressured from behind. The shot strong off the back of the iron. Zarante gets it right back and ahead to Michaela Reedy. Sidesteps down low. Nice pass to Peterson up the glass with the left hand. Stops a scoring drought for the Cardinals. 2.5+ minutes. Blocked from behind. Michaela Reedy swats it out of bounds. With 37.5 seconds remaining in the first quarter. Cardinals with it and nearly losing it. What's it going to be? It's going to be a foul against Carroll University, and the small contingency of fans here inside Gregory Arena don't like the call, but it's going to result in free throws for the Cardinals. Mason Whipple, or rather Selena Juarez, will be at the line.
Selena Juarez to the line.
A freshman from Woodstock, Illinois, a 5'8" forward. Could develop to be one of the next big scorers in the post for the Cardinals. Misses the front end.
Into the game for the Pioneers, number 13, Sarah Hickman.
Not quite the pace the Cardinals like to play at. Only on pace for 80 points right now. Make it 84. That could change in a hurry, though. Pioneers race down the floor. Kick out. Nearly a travel. Off the front of the rim, no good. Battle for it, won by Grizafi. Ahead to Whipple. Transition, Wilson, a three. No. Grizafi hauls it in with one hand and kicks it out. Cooney, no. Bats it back and right into the hands of one of the bench players for the Pioneers. 4 seconds remaining on the clock. Pioneers have to go to the length of the floor, and it's knocked out of bounds again. Races .3 on the clock. Oh, this is going to result in free throws. They're actually going to call an over-the-back foul against the Cardinals. Not a productive foul.
Mallory Christensen to the line, shooting 2.
Christensen can't knock down the first. Four seconds on the clock. Whipple racing ahead. Puts it off the glass, and it's a little too strong. And the opening quarter comes to a close with the Cardinals up 21-15. Good first quarter, especially defensively for the Cardinals. And we'll be back. A 6-point lead for the home team on NCTV 17 and NCTV17.com. Six-point lead for the Cardinals. A fresh 10 minutes on the clock for the second quarter. Welcome back inside Gregory Arena. And a traveling violation. Or will it be? Let's take a look at some of the first quarter stats. 5 points leads the way for Carroll for Mallory Christensen. Also 5 rebounds for the senior. Looks like a clock malfunction has stopped the game. And both teams will return to their benches as they try to sort out the shot clock situation. And I think we're just about set. They're going to put 23 seconds up on the shot clock. So the teams will return to the floor. For the Cardinals, 5 points, also a team high. That belongs to Lauren Hernandez, 2 for 3 from the floor. Able to knock down her lone 3-point attempt in that first quarter. Leading rebounder is Aliyah Johnson with 3. Lofted pass to the far side of the court. No good, off the glass, and here comes the other way, Zarante. Winds around a couple of defenders and goes to the near side. O'Neal to the hole, and a blocking foul. A blocking foul coming against Carroll, and it's going to be a shooting foul as well. And O'Neal will head to the free throw line for a pair.
Sierra O'Neal to the line. Shooting 2.
First is good for O'Neal, her first points of the night. And the first points of this second quarter. Knocks down the pair, and it's an 8-point game. A lot of pressure in the backcourt, close to the 10-second mark, and they're able to break it across the timeline. Left hand, no good, rolls around. O'Neal with the rebound and puts herself out in front of the pack. Durante driving, and a foul on the floor coming against Carroll University.
Number 25, Jessica Powell, her second team foul.
Jessica Powell commits the second team foul. And the Cardinals will substitute a new 5 on the floor. All the way around the horn, down low to Peterson, snags it away, stops and has to kick it out. Hernandez back down low. Peterson spins towards the baseline and misses everything. Reedy trying to get it back door, can't. Oh, that might have been a traveling violation right there. And Wilson trips and knocks down a Pioneer in the process.
Cardinal foul number 34, Kim Wilson.
That's Brittany Grower.
First team foul, second quarter.
As Grower reaches for the elbow as she hit the ground pretty hard on that last series. Cooney manning the area underneath the basket. The shot way off the mark, and asking for a foul was Brittany Wald, who had Therese Peterson sideswipe her. Officials didn't believe there was contact. Down low, Wilson, option wasn't there, but Hernandez picks it up in the corner. Baseline drive, other way. 3 for Wilson, and a travel called. The shot was missed regardless.
Wholesale line change for the Cardinals.
A new 5 on the floor. .8:31, second quarter. An 8-point lead for the Cardinals. Carroll University 8-4. The Cardinals are 2-3 coming into this match. Down low, spin into the lane, shot up and no good, but a foul coming against Anita Sterling.
Cardinal foul number 35, Anita Sterling, her first, second team foul.
Brianna Hubbard,
Brittany Grower.
rather that is Brittany Grower to the free throw line. First is good, and that's the first point of the second quarter for Carroll. A very slow, methodical offensive quarter for both teams. Whipple whipping in and out of traffic. Out to Sterling, swings it around. Whipple for 3, no. Stopping with the ball in her hands in the backcourt is Brittany Wald, and a timeout taken. Chris Jacobson calls a timeout, a 30-second timeout. We'll keep it right here. 8:02 to play in the second quarter, and this game certainly not the pace the Cardinals like to play at. Like to put up a ton of shots in a quarter, and they're not doing it right now. Some of the live stats, the Cardinals have only hit one three-point attempt, and that was on their very first shot. That was Lauren Hernandez back in the first quarter. As a team, they have missed 10 three-pointers. Shooting just 30% from the field, and that's somehow better than Carroll, who's shooting a minuscule 27.8%. Inbounded successfully, thrown across the court. Jump shot is good. Emma Kopp able to knock it down. Grizzoffi, three. Shot is up and it's good. Count it in, one. And Kopp will go to the free throw line for a three-point play.
Carroll foul number 35, Anita Sterling, her second, team third. Wholesale line change for the Cardinals. Emma Kopp to the
And now
line.
the Pioneers have a chance to pull to within one. And they do. 23-22, and Hernandez finds Zarante on the wing. Short. Karam's off the rim and right to a Pioneer. Thrown ahead, and Zarante picks it off and collides with a Pioneer. And they're going to say it's going to be out of bounds back to the Cardinals. Hernandez gets the inbound and goes to work. Michaela Reedy out to Cooney. Spins into the lane. Back into the lane. Nice footwork up and good. Stops the bleeding. Nearly losing it out of bounds is the Pioneers. Back to a three-point lead for the Cardinals. 15-footer, no. Pioneers get it right back. Brittany Wall to the middle of the floor. Up and good for Grower.
Brittany Grower.
To within one we go again. Peterson, 18 feet away, goes to the hole and gets it blocked right into the hands of Michaela Reedy. Nearly a kick ball. Opposite way, Zarante a three. No. Pulled down by Reedy, and she'll dribble it out and reset the offense. Peterson down low. Skips off the rim. Reedy again right there. And it's a jump ball. Cardinals will maintain possession of the basketball.
Returning for the Pioneers, number 25, Jessica.
A flurry of action on the offensive end for the Cardinals doesn't net them points, but they get some good opportunities, some good looks, and a productive minute-and-a-half spurt for Michaela Reedy, pulling down two offensive boards on one possession. To the corner. Kicking out to Sterling. Whipple, nice crossover into the lane and off the glass. Kiss it up and good. .541 to go, second quarter, three-point lead for the Cardinals. Spins in, shot up, no good for Grower. Cardinals the other way. Whipple, back to Wilson. Sterling with the pump fake down low. Selena Juarez into the lane, cuts across, and it's too strong off the glass. Wilson there. Rather, that's Anita Sterling up and good. Rower from the wing. Gets her own shot. No. Second effort up and good, and that's Mallory Christensen. 7 points on the night. Grizafi, a wild three-point attempt. Sterling 1, off the mark. Sterling, the only person back. Shot up, and it's good. Christensen again, back to a 1-point game. And Whipple draws an offensive foul. Right into the body of Brittany Wald.
Team 4.
And it's the 4th team foul on the Cardinals.
Checking back in from Pioneers number 5, Sarah Carroll. Number 50, Morgan Lund.
Rower puts it off the glass, and that's a lead for Carroll.
Brittany Rower.
They lead by 1. O'Neal to the hole, leaves it short. Johnson with the offensive board, fight for it, and a traveling violation on Johnson. A productive first quarter goes for naught as the Cardinals have given it right back in the second. Cooney thought about the three, drives, a floater in the lane, no good, but a foul. She'll go to the free throw line.
Pioneer foul number 5, Sarah Harlow, her second, team 3rd. Jamie Cooney to the line. Shooting 2.
Cooney just 2 points tonight. Knocks down the first to knot this game up. 1 of 6 from the field, has missed on all 3 of her three-point tries. Misses on the extra free throw. Johnson pulls it down, a 3 from the wing. Carroll comes up with it. Durante with the good defense on the other end. Johnson almost takes it away. Cooney there to back her up. Lund blocked. Here comes Durante. Flies into the lane, soft shot, can't fall. 3:38 to go. Nice behind the back move by O'Neal, and a foul on the floor. Are they going to count the basket? They will not. It is on the floor.
Team 4.
That is the 4th team foul. And 2 shots coming for O'Neal. 4 Cardinals will check in. Kimberly Wilson will wait for the result of this free throw to check out O'Neal.
Line change for the Cardinals. Sierra O'Neal the line, shooting 1 more.
3:33 to go. Short. Peterson fights for the board, can't get it. Stuck in the backcourt, the Pioneers can't get out of it. And a 10-second violation. Cardinals force a turnover, and they get it right back with 3:22 to go. Deadlocked at 30. Hernandez on the inbound, finds Anita Sterling, and lead once more for the Cardinals. They have really amped up the defensive pressure in the backcourt, and a foul against North Central.
Cardinal foul number 11, Michaela Reedy, her first, team 5th.
First shot for Brittany Wald.
Brittany Wald at the line, shooting 1 more.
1-point lead for the Cardinals. Hernandez finds Peterson, slices into the lane, stops on a dime, gets it knocked away. Outside Grizafi, and it's a travel. That was actually Michaela Reedy. First trip to the national tournament a year ago for the Cardinals. They have high expectations this season. Coming slow out of the gates, a 2-3 mark, and a jump shot up and good for Grower. A lead once more for Carroll. Outside Sterling, driving to the right, and a carry. Cardinals able to come out of the CCIW as one of the strongest teams. They were picked third in the conference in the preseason poll. And right now, as far as overall records are concerned, the Cardinals have the worst record in the CCIW. Although that could change in a heartbeat, but it has to start tonight. Wild shot falls into the hands of Grizafi. Under 2:30 to play. Heimerdinger a three, lined it up and bottom of the net, it's good. Deadlocked at 35. Jump shot for Grower again. A real catalyst in this second quarter off the glass for Whipple. This game yo-yoing back and forth. Thrown away off the hands of Kelly Hoffman and out of play. Whipple again, trying to find some space. Grizafi back to Whipple. Minute 39, drives right hand up the glass and good. Whipple back-to-back baskets give the Cardinals a 4-point lead. Shot the other way for Grower yet again. Grower now with 12 on the night. Corner just inside the three-point line. It's good. Tie game, 39 all. No good for the Cardinals. Under a minute to play. And here comes Wald into the lane. Shot off the glass. No. Christensen cannot find anything, and Buck saves it from going out of bounds into timeout. The substitution wanted by Michelle Roof with 34 ticks remaining on the clock. First half action winding to a close. Game tied at 39. Peterson to Sterling. A game-high 7 for Sterling. Down low, Peterson all alone because Grower hit the deck. Shot clock turned off. 15 seconds on the clock. Blocked by Zarate and a foul. The foul on Miranda Goen, who had just checked into the game.
And your foul number 20, Miranda Goen, for first. Team fifth.
Free shots for the Cardinals, and Paulo Zarate, who has a 80% free throw clip so far this year. Twelve and a half seconds remain in this first half. And a three-point lead for North Central. Double teamed off the rebound, able to break free. Pushing it up ahead, Sarah Hartle checked into the game. 1 second, a heave-ho towards the rim, and it's no good. The Cardinals go to intermission up by 3, 42-39. We'll take a break. We'll be back in 15 minutes' time for the second half on NCTV and NCTV17.com.
will be Cardinal Walls for the second half.
Welcome back to the second half of play here inside Gregory Arena. 42-39, the lead for the Cardinals coming out of intermission. I'm Kevin Jackman. Welcome into this NCTV 17 production of Cardinal basketball. Lauren Hernandez from deep, and just like she started the first half, she does so here in the second as well. Knocks down a three and gets the Cardinals off on the right foot. Opens up a 6-point margin, matches the game high for the Cardinals. In fact, Carroll led at one point in that second quarter by as much as 2. Brittany Grower has been a big contributor tonight. She misses the shot right here. And coming back the other way is the Cardinals. Down low, Peterson alone on the block, spins around and gets blocked out of bounds, but a nice effort coming from Mallory Christensen underneath the basket.
Number 12, Miranda Gonzalez. Number 32, Paula Zarante. Number 35, Anita Sterling. Number 40, Erica Buck.
Miranda Gonzalez for three. Skips off the back of the iron, no good. Anita Sterling cleans it up. No, Erica Buck over the back and a foul, and Buck couldn't come down with it over the top of Brittany Grower.
Cardinal foul number 40, Erica Buck, her second. First team foul, the third quarter.
(45-39). Grower, quick jumper in the lane, no good. Sterling hauls it in and pushes it ahead to Mason Whipple. Out to Sterling, jump stop for three. Whipple able to control the rebound, almost gets it yanked away, now does. Oh, they're gonna call it travel. How is that a travel? Layup is up and good, and Grower back on the board. Another three from the wing, it's Zarante. Zarante connects from deep. Outside Grizafi, up ahead, Zarante, why not? Not this time, banks off the shot clock, it'll go the other way. Lofted out ahead, and the Cardinals almost took it away. Now they'll just get it right back on an errant pass. 48-41, third quarter, 8 minutes to go. Hernandez races it up, stops, and does a U-turn out of the lane. Trying to set up a three-point attempt somewhere else. Reedy gets it batted away, Kopp coming. Shot up and good. Forced pass intended for Michaela Reedy. Heimerdinger stops, has to find an outlet. Tony will drive, scoops and misses, but a whistle and she'll go to the line.
Pioneer foul number 23, Brittany Grower, her second. First team foul, the third quarter. Jamie Cooney to the line. Shooting two.
Cooney at the line, knocks down the first.
Line change for the Cardinals.
Knocks down a pair, and the Cardinals are the first to reach 50 tonight. Deep and a shot up and good. Mallory Christensen adds to her point total as Selena Gomez, or rather Selena Juarez, targeted on the other end. And an offensive charge against Brittany Grower. Sterling taking it.
Number 23, Brittany Grower, her third.
That is a third personal foul. She only has 2 more to play with for the remainder of this game.
Into the game for the Pioneers, number 13, Sarah Benigni.
(50-45). Looked like Ruzafi thought about it for a moment. Nice crossover into the lane, and the pass just a little too tall for Juarez. Right idea for Mason Whipple. Fouled against Ruzafi.
Carroll foul number 12, Miranda Ruzafi, her second, team second.
Grower up to 14 points. Mallory Christensen with 11 tonight. Kopp coming up the floor. She has 9. Dishes it off, and off the glass is Christensen. Make it 13, and it's back to a 3-point game. Sterling winds into the lane. Off the glass, fouled. Came up short, but she'll get 2 shots from the line.
Pioneer foul number 13, Sarah Benigni, her first. 13 foul. Anita Sterling to the line. Shooting 2.
First is good, and the Cardinals have connected on all 3 of their free throw attempts here in the second half. 51-47, 6:34 to go in the third quarter. Cardinals could really use a win. Not because of anything postseason related, but just for morale as they continue on in the non-conference portion of their schedule. Carroll will at one point become part of the conference, but that is next year. Down low, Christensen again, can't get it to fall, and Cooney pulls it down. Up ahead, and the pass intended for Johnson, well off the mark. Cardinals open up the season 1-2 at home, losing twice to ranked teams, number 10 Calvin College and number 13 Maryville College. Then they took a trip out to Colorado Springs for the Colorado College Thanksgiving Classic and went 1-1. Deep pass towards the sideline and lost out of play. Christensen couldn't haul it in. The Cardinals took down Colorado College and they lost to Augsburg. Now they trade off home and away dates over their next 4 contests, including tonight. No good for Cooney. Swarmed underneath the basket, taken away by Heimerdinger, and she gets fouled going up. Cardinals will travel to the University of Wisconsin-Eau Claire on the 12th. They'll play Benedictine University here inside Gregory Arena on the 17th. And close out the year with 3 road dates in Dubuque, Iowa, and 2 games in Westerville, Ohio. And then after the new year, that is the start of the conference schedule. And what a conference schedule this should be this year. It's going to be a fun trip for the Cardinals, and a violation for Paulo Zarante, who entered the arc a little too soon. So void the free throw, and it's a 6-point lead for the Cardinals. Out ahead, and Christensen underneath the basket, and she just straight up lost it. Now they're going to say it got knocked away. So the Pioneers will keep it, and the Cardinals substitute 5 new faces into the game. Last year saw a 22-6 overall mark, and they were 10-4 inside conference play. hoping for similar numbers this year. Spin, shot, no good. Grower would have had a fantastic make if she could have dropped it in. Peterson loses it. Saved by Kopp and thrown ahead. Grower out in front to Christensen, and she'll slow it up. Christensen at the top. Outside to Kopp, back to Christensen. Baseline, puts up the shot with the left hand. Hernandez had a wide open three if she wanted it. Michaela Reedy, wide open for three. Well, strong, hits the back of the backboard. Pulls down the rebound, and here comes the Cardinals. Lots of action, not a lot of points. That's the defining quality of the second half, but changes as Lauren Hernandez gets to the hole and puts it up and good and draws the foul.
Team fifth.
Hernandez pacing the Cardinals tonight.
Lauren Hernandez to the line to complete a 3-point play.
10 points, could make it 11 with the free throw. 55-49. No good. Wald. Pass out in front. Shot is missed off the front of the rim. Popped up and pulled in by the combination of Buck and Cooney. Hernandez to the hole, and she'll pull it out after getting contact right around the restricted area. Buck, right hand, gets it to fall. Foul on Hernandez, went over the back of Grower.
Cardinal foul number 14, Lauren Hernandez. Her second, 13 foul.
And Hernandez will actually stay on the floor. It looked like she was going to check out for a moment. Grower in the backcourt, rather that is Wald. Cardinals swarming her, and they get it over the timeline in time. Shot blocked by Cooney. And on that note, let's take a trip back to a year ago. On December 10th of 2014, Jamie Cooney recorded the first ever triple-double in the program's history, and it came against this very team. Carroll University, 12 points, 10 boards, not 10 assists, 10 blocks. Set a new program record for blocks in a game. She has 2 here tonight. 57-49 and a foul called. It's against Mason Whipple. Third personal foul on Whipple. That is the 4th team foul against the Cardinals. Into the backcourt, Michaela Reedy trying to track it down, and it's an over the back. Wise decision for Wald. Saved the basket had she just simply let it go. And this one is out of bounds. Kopp got a hand on it. 57-49, 3:47 to go, third quarter. Whipple whips past everybody, and it's an over the back foul against Peterson. She tried to tap it backwards, and that'll result in shots the other way. Both teams with 5 personal fouls, both teams now in double bonus.
Brittany Grower to the line, shooting 2.
Up and good on a pair, rather just one of the two free throws. Swung to the corner, to the near side, and Reedy has it. Whipple kicks it out to Zarante, drives underneath the basket. Peterson all alone, and easy basket for Therese Peterson. Walled off the knee. Oh, I thought that was off the knee of Christensen. Our referee did not believe so. .3:14 to go, third quarter. Knocked away, stolen. Reedy all alone. Layup is up and good. Timeout taken. They're going to go to a full timeout. We'll take a full timeout with them.
60-second timeout.
Cards up, 11 points. We'll be back in a minute on NCTV 17. .11-point lead for the Cardinals, their largest gap of the night. Back here on NCTV 17, and it's knocked away. Good defense by Miranda Grizafi into the hands of Jamie Cooney, and now pushed ahead by Lauren Hernandez. To the corner, Kimberly Wilson, a three, knocks it down! That's a foul against Wilson. Free throws coming the other way.
Emma Cobb to the line, shooting two. Returning for the Pioneers, number 25, Jessica Carroll.
.64-51. 2:36 to play and a whistle. Again, stops play, and Hernandez will go to the line for two.
Pioneer foul, number 22, Brittany Wall.
Pretty quick pace of this third quarter. Now it comes to a screeching halt. Lots of whistles.
Shooting two. Into the game for the Pioneers, number 10, Hope Carroll.
One of two knocked down by Hernandez. Senior leader with a game-high 12. Thrown up and out of bounds, saved. Nice cut to the basket, Christensen, and she gets it to fall.
Mallory Christensen.
Without Christensen and Goer tonight, Carroll would be just about nowhere. Juarez under the basket, kicks it out to Cooney. Top of the key, Grisafi knocks it down. Cooney with the rejection. Wow.
Line change for the Cardinals.
Whistle and a travel. Ball comes the other way. Cardinals still up 15. Sterling into the lane, and they call her for a traveling violation.
Into the game for Carroll, number 13, Sarah Whitney.
Taken away by the Cardinals. Zarate to the corner. Heimerdinger, three. No. Sterling tracks it down. Back to Zarate. Hoists. Yes! And NCC is pulling away. Looks like their stamina and shooting are finally taking a toll against Carroll. And a foul the other way.
Cardinal foul number 23, Aaliyah Johnson, her first. Hope Powell to the line, shooting two. Into the game for the Pioneers.
Minute 18 remaining in the third quarter of play. Sterling pulls down the board. Zarate has played well tonight. Slices into the lane, too strong off the glass, and the follow-up is up and good for Sierra O'Neal. Shot from 18, well off the mark, and trying to save it from going out of bounds is O'Neal and stepped on the end line.
Number 23, Whitney Carroll. And a wholesale line change for the Cardinals.
Christensen. Some substitutions have come in for Carroll. Powell into the lane, and a foul called, a quick whistle, and a push foul against the Cardinals.
Cardinal foul number 31.
43.3 seconds to go here in the third quarter.
Jessica Powell to the line, shooting two.
(73-55). Free throws good. Powell with a pair of makes. Hernandez the other way, and another foul, this time on the floor. And it comes against Milani Martinez.
Lauren Hernandez to the line, shooting two.
Hernandez misses a pair, and Peterson follows up. You get two anyways on the trip. 75-56. Cooney, I don't know if she got the block, but she disrupted the shot as Peterson gives it up to Kopp. No good. Sterling, or rather Wilson, has it out in front. Also has Peterson with her. And it's a kick ball. Cardinals will have it on the end line. Timeout taken by Carroll University. A 30-second break with 9 seconds remaining in this third quarter. A 19-point lead for the Cardinals. It was a 3-point halftime lead. So a very good third quarter. It was a good first quarter. They allowed the game to slip away at moments in the second. And a very good third quarter that has now seen them outscore Carroll by 16 points over the span of the last 10 minutes. Cardinals will have 9.9 seconds to work with on the inbound pass. Plenty of time for the way their offense aligns. Quick shots is their specialty. Wilson deep behind the three-point line. Finds Hernandez. 5 seconds on the clock. 4, 3, 2. Throws up a wild shot, and it's off the shot clock with 0.4 seconds remaining. So Carroll will have it, and most likely this will be the end of the third quarter.
At the end of the third quarter, the score, your North Central Cardinals,
19-point lead as we exit the third and go to the fourth. You're listening and watching NCTV 17 and NCTV17.com. Ten minutes remain in the contest. The Cardinals up by 19. Ball thrown away, but conveniently right to Christensen underneath the basket. Whipple tries to find some space in the lane. Has to kick it out. Swung around. Christensen, 15 feet away, knocks it down. Back-to-back possessions, scoring for the senior. Sterling in the lane, misses the shot, but gets fouled in the process. Or was it? It was an offensive foul? It is. Third personal foul against Anita Sterling. So Carroll has come out aggressive in this final period. Wald gets it quickly over to Grower. Down low, Christensen off the glass, no good. Fought for it on the ground. And timeout taken. Full timeout taken by Carroll. We'll take one with them. A minute into the fourth quarter, and Carroll has the momentum. 4-0 little run here to start. We'll be back on NCTV 17. Deflected by the Cardinals, not a play. Welcome back to NCTV 17. 75-60 the score, 9 minutes remaining in the contest. Foul on the floor against the Cardinals, their second team foul.
Jamie Cooney, their second team foul.
Nowhere to go with the basketball. Kicks it out, and a foul against Carroll as Michaela Reedy reached up and got nicked from behind.
Offensive foul on the Pioneers, number 15, Mallory Christensen, her first team foul in the fourth quarter.
Coming out of the third quarter, Lauren Hernandez, who has the ball right now with 11. Can't make it 14. Zarate cues it up. Misses. Peterson with it. Kicks it out. Michaela Reedy for three. Third time's a charm.
Michaela Reedy.
Back to 18 points. Wald. U-turn around the rim. No good. Hernandez surveys. Reedy again. Wanted it. Goes into the lane. A left-handed shot. Off the backboard. Good. Largest margin of the night for the Cardinals. Christensen stops the bleeding momentarily. But Peterson the other way. And a substitution timeout for the Cardinals. Still up by 20. Peterson now with a team-high 12. Puts her past Lauren Hernandez and her 11. Sterling with 9. Zarate with 9. Whipple with 8. Going the other way, the Pioneers will maintain possession of the basketball. Hernandez also 4 assists and 2 rebounds tonight. So far, so good. Other side, Christensen with a game-high 23. Grower has cooled off a bit, stuck at 15. She pulls for 3 and can't find the mark. Gets it right back and goes to Christensen on the elbow. Wing shot, no good. Wilson racing ahead. Pulls it out. Rizafi feeling it from distance, no good. Countered and one. Wald will head to the free throw line.
Cardinal fouls on number 12, Miranda Rizafi, her third, team third. Wholesale line change for the Cardinals. Returning for the Pioneers, number 50, Morgan Lund. Brittany Wall to the line, shooting 1.
Foul called, and it's against the Cardinals. So can't follow through at the end one, but gets it right back. And the Cardinals are going to be in bonus their next trip, or rather their next foul. 2 shots for Wald. Meredith Polson checks in, a freshman from Pewaukee, Wisconsin. Brittany Grower, also from Pewaukee. Rebound won by Aaliyah Johnson. Zarate into the lane and gets sandwiched between a couple players and a little scrum on the floor. Polson almost fell right on top of Zarate. Fortunately, nobody hurt on the play. And Zarate at the line for a pair. Not a single player outside of either Illinois or Wisconsin for Carroll University. Cardinals have only 2 players outside of Illinois. One's from Kentucky, that is Aaliyah Johnson, Flemingsburg, Kentucky. And then, of course, Teresa Peterson, who's not even from the U.S. Hasselby, Sweden. Points come from the other way. Christensen with a pair. Zarante kicks it out. Cooney passed up a 3, goes off the glass, can't get it. Johnson fighting for it on the floor, gives it off. Heimerdinger off the glass, no good, still loose, and it's pulled down by Carroll. Nice job by Emma Kopp. Near side, 3, well short. Meredith Polson missing badly, and a foul against the Pioneers.
Pioneer foul number 4, Meredith Polson. Her second, third team foul. Returning for the Pioneers, number 25, Jessica Powell. And wholesale line change for the Cardinals.
6:31 to go, fourth quarter. 7 combined team fouls here in this period. Hernandez. Sterling swings around Wilson, far side. Now down low to Peterson. Off the glass and good. Peterson has been very consistent tonight. Now up to 14. Sterling knocks it away and gets it herself. Well done by the junior. 3 from the wing. Yes! Michaela Reedy for 3. Nice pass ahead. Shot, no good. Hernandez with it. Weaving in and out of traffic, finds Reedy. Into the lane, left hand, and good. Reedy has caught fire. 12 points for the sophomore. Other way, right back with it. Peterson in transition gets fouled and hacked to the ground by Christensen. 5:14 to go in this final quarter. Cardinals have this one well in hand.
Therese Peterson to the line. Shooting 2.
Third personal foul on Christensen. Peterson can't connect.
Line change for the Cardinals. Checking in from Pioneers, number 23, Brittany Groh. Completing the Cardinal line change, number 40, Erica Buck.
Buck will tag team Peterson out of the game, who connected on 1 of 2 free throws. Pass midcourt, up ahead. Knocked out of bounds. It'll stay with Carroll. Christensen into the lane. Second effort, but a foul.
Cardinal foul number 4, Caroline Heimerdinger, her first, team 5th. Mallory Christensen to the line, shooting 2.
Back and forth affair in the first half. Quite a different story here in the second. The Cardinals outscoring Carroll by 16 points in the third quarter. Have continued that trend in the fourth. 21-point lead. Whipple, a couple of crossovers, produces nothing. She's back with it. That time, a dizzying crossover. The wing shot good for Cooney. 15-footer for Grower, no good. Christensen underneath the basket, and she'll draw the foul. Could be either Whipple or Cooney drawing the whistle, and it is Whipple. That is her fourth personal foul. As the Cardinals once again approach their season scoring average of 96 points a game, and the century mark, which at one point in time was a rare feat, now it's a common occurrence. I remember a few years ago when the Cardinals went to this Grinnell-style offense, when they hit 100 points, it was major news. It was like, holy smokes. Now you kind of expect this team to do it. And if they don't, it's probably a losing effort. Short on the second. Christensen right back with it, and Cooney tied her up, and it's going to be back to the Cardinals. Thought things might get testy for a moment, but both players, no ill will. Quick pull, in and out, no good. 95-72, 4:20 to go, fourth quarter. Christensen with it, extended away from the three-point line, splits a pair of defenders into the lane and kicks it out to Grower. Top of the lane, walled, short, batted around. Heimerdinger saves it. Rather, that's Mason Whipple saves it. Erica Buck sliding, loose, and it's going to be Cardinal basketball, stepping out of bounds. One of the Pioneers, that's Grower. Very physical ending to this game, despite the Cardinals being up by 23. When scoring 100 points this year, the Cardinals are 2-0. When they have failed to score 100 points, they are 0-3. Peterson into the lane, up and good. 97, 3 points away from the century mark. Cardinal basketball. In their losing efforts, they have scored 80, 85, and 71 points. Outside, Zarate loses it off the shoe of Christensen, and a foul against Michaela Reedy.
Foul number 11, Michaela Reedy, her second. Brittany Wall to the line, shooting two.
.342 remaining in this game. Fans that came out have stuck around. Another jump ball, and Christensen ties up Peterson this time, but it's back to the Pioneers. Outside, and Cops with a three, but it didn't matter. Michaela Reedy was knocked right onto the hardwood, and foul brings it the other way. Hernandez to Reedy. Reedy into the lane. Left hand, head up and good. Too easy. 99 points for the Cardinals. Stolen by Zarate. Peterson, and no. Off a Pioneer's hand.
Returning to the Pioneers, number 5.
It's Jessica Powell, the last to touch it. Hernandez, the tricker man. Outside, Sterling for three. Peterson. Empty possession for the Cardinals. Bringing it the other way, 26-point lead. Three, well short. Right back to Wald. Down low, and a misfire intended for Christensen out of the hands of Cops. Tomorrow night, we bring you the men. They play at 7 o'clock. Right here inside Gregory Arena. Live on NCTV 17 and NCTV17.com. Should be another fantastic game. The University of Wisconsin-Stevens Point visits. And that's 100 points. Make it 101. Mason Whipple. Just like the women's team, the men's team is 2-3. Looking to go 3-3. Into the lane, Christensen didn't know where she was and comes down awkwardly on that left knee. Ahead to Wilson, a quick three-pull, no. And Christensen still hobbled. You can see it in her stride. Pushed the shot up and good, and she looks like she's hurt. And they're going to get a substitution timeout, and Christensen's going to come out of the game to a round of applause from her coach and her team. Well done on the night for Christensen, one of the senior leaders. Cardinals back with it, 101-75 the score. 2 minutes and 8 seconds remaining on the clock as Zarate blows by everybody but misses as Aaliyah Johnson comes up with the offensive board and Sterling gets fouled on her way to the basket. The men's team suffering a heartbreaking loss to Alma College in Michigan, 67-66. Led in that game with a minute remaining before 2 free throws gave Alma the lead and the win. Sterling knocks down 1 of 2. Shot no good, under 2 to play. Zarate hustling up the floor. Do the Cardinals slow down yet? They don't. Sterling, 3. Rims around, no good, and a foul against Kimberly Wilson. No, that's Aaliyah Johnson underneath the basket.
Cardinal foul number 23, Aaliyah Johnson, her 3rd. Sarah Benigni to the line, shooting 2.
No good on the front end. Sarah Benini at the line, Algonquin native freshman. Minute 44 left. Cardinals should move to 3-3, evening out their record and giving them something to kind of build off of. Sterling to the hole, up and good. This is not a bad program in Carroll. This is a game just a year ago that was decided by 4 points. 101-97. Heimerdinger to the hole. Just off to the right. Pulled down and saved by Lund, who hasn't seen a whole lot of playing time tonight. That's what the Cardinals do. They take your bigs out of the game if they can't run. Heimerdinger. Behind her to Zarate, no good, too strong on the 3, and Heimerdinger almost got tied up. 50 seconds and counting. Wall to 3. Yes!
Wall for 3.
If I'm not mistaken, that is the first 3-pointer of the night. And it is. As Hernandez gets the layup, and a substitution for North Central. Hernandez will go out on a high note. 13 points for the senior tonight. 5 of 8 from the floor, 2 for 3 from behind the arc. 4 assists, 2 rebounds. You could argue she's the player of the game. Really set the tone offensively for the Cardinals. Whipple gets the board and pushes in transition. Rizzafi, a 3.
Three-pointer, Miranda Rizzafi.
Walled, an 18-footer, good.
Brittany Wall.
Cardinals now with 6 players in double digits, and that's going to be the end of the game. 8 seconds on the clock. The Cardinals will run it out. and come away with a 109-81 victory over the Carroll University Pioneers.
The final score, your North Central Cardinals, 109.
A very good second half of play for North Central. At the halftime break, it was 42-39. The Cardinals hang 57 points, make it 67 points in the second half, and pulled away for a massive victory, 109-81 the final here inside Gregory Arena.
On December 17th,
Remind you one more time, tomorrow night the men take on University of Wisconsin-Stevens Point. That game starts at 7. We'll have it right here on NCTV 17 and on nctv17.com. For my producer and cameraman Chris Piccioldo, I'm Kevin Jackman saying so long. We'll see you tomorrow night from Gregory Arena.